the Rando stream. We are here today with Lee and Rockets, and we have another special PDF to have a look at for Fantasy Age. So, how have you guys gone this week?
All right, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. Week's
I'm
gone,
kind of
been
bummed
busy.
out we missed the Trine thing, but good.
What was that?
We will get recorded. We have started the edit of our next series. It's just been a hell of a week, and next week's possibly going to get worse leading into Easter. But we have done some recording for everybody, so that will be up and available fairly soon.
Rockets, have you stopped moving your camera now?
I tried to. My head was higher than the other guys.
I adjusted you because you were
head.
you were higher, and now you've moved it again. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Thanks,
I'm
mate.
here.
Right, I'm just trying to upload a PDF, but this week, yeah, Fantasy Age Quick Start has arrived. So with the Green Ronin Quick Starts, they basically give you a brief introduction onto the game. They give you the core game rules, the core character rules on how to do it, usually a selection of relatively good first level characters, and then an adventure module to play. And I'm trying to upload the PDF so everybody can view it, and it seems to be taking its time. I'm just going to jump over to see where it is and why is it taking its time. It's one of these things that is annoying, and I should have done it ages ago when I thought about it, and of course I didn't. Oh, okay, that's why. It's 28 megabytes, so it uploads very slow. It's probably doing it at a meg per second. But while that is uploading, can I do anything else with the system?
Can you tell us anything about it? Like, have you read it?
I can. So I have read it. I've created the module from it.
Okay, so give us
put it into here.
Give us a brief thingy.
It's a pirate adventure on a ghost ship. Yes. So what we can actually do, if I jump over to the thing, now I will, let's see, if I go and configure ownership, all players have full owner on it. So you will see in the character tab, there are a few, there's a new folder there called Terror of the Ghost Ship. And you should see in there 4 characters. You'll see 3 now, and I'm just doing the last one right now.
Derp.
Okay. So you've got Darv, Gorath, Min, and what is that? Uriah. We'll call it Uriah.
Eula. Say it more pirate.
Ah, for some reason I thought that was an I. Yes. And I had caps lock on when I typed quick start, so that's why that is looking terrible. And I'm just waiting for everything else. So we'll go and have a look at how they see first level characters. They've made 4 characters, 1 for every class, but we'll start off with Darv. So it looks like they've done the points by system where you get 13 points to go, and you get 1 point added for something else, I think. But they've got, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Yep, so Darv has 14 points, which I believe is because if they done the random roll, he has the power of Tough, which is an orc power that you get. And he doesn't have a second orc power, so I'm guessing he got 1 increase of something else. Don't know where they put it, it didn't really say, but he's got 14 with 1 extra talent, which is Toughness, giving him an extra armor class. No, toughness. What is it? When you have the dying condition, you may make a TN 15 Constitution Stamina test each round. On a success, you just become unconscious with 1 health. Basically, orcs don't die. Orcs are, powerful.
They have a chance of not dying.
They have a chance of not dying, yes. With my rolls, they won't die. With your rolls, I think they might die.
Hey, Rockets rolls, come on.
True, Rockets rolls were terrible last week.
Yeah,
it was epic how bad your rolls were.
I got the ones that counted. The ones that we needed, we got.
True.
That's true, actually. You were rubbish until we needed you at the end. It was like a comedy kind of thing going on, wasn't it? It was like
Um, so
The
you
Benny
can
Hill music was
see
playing.
Exactly.
you
All
can
part of the plan.
see it is an upper class envoy. So standard envoy stuff, coordinate and dazzle. One thing I have completely missed with all the envoys I've built is they actually start with 2 talents at level 1. I've only been given them 1 talent, so
All
every
this
time you've made
time.
an envoy,
I knew there
know
was a
all this
problem.
time.
I knew there was a problem.
Yes.
Yeah. I could tell I was underpowered.
So, oh yes, totally underpowered. 1 extra talent. You've got contacts and intrigue. You'll have 1 ability for being an orc, and then 2 for being an envoy. So that is persuasion and cultural law for an envoy, and might for an orc. And they use a bastard sword, and they are pretty terrible at that. Yeah, 8. But they don't really specialize in doing bastard swords or anything like that. They specialize in talking, debuffing, that sort of stuff.
Dazzling.
So, dazzling. Yes, dazzle is actually a very powerful ability.
Charming patter. A
If your
dour glare.
communication is higher, then you get +2 onto the defense, which is pretty darn powerful, I think. What was that for? That was for
Persuasion. Which I assume was
persuasion,
like
12. Not bad. Yeah. Okay, next one we have is Gorath. So this is the Drake, or Drak.
So one
race,
second.
and this is
One
the rogue.
second. So
Yes.
looking at Darth, what does he do? If he's in a battle, what would he be doing? Hiding?
He would basically be using coordinate while doing a stunt attack to give other people stunts in order to augment their combat abilities, while basically debuffing the enemy to give himself a higher defense. At the moment his defense is 12. If he were to dazzle someone, I haven't added it in, but I will add that in half a sec. Okay. So if he activates Dazzle, you can see his defense goes up to 14. So, I mean, you can still hit with a bastard sword if you roll high enough. Like that one is 12, so that should generally hit someone.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, you're the talker, you're the face of the party. So outside of combat, you're doing all the communication and that sort of stuff. Inside of combat, you are debuffing the enemy and buffing the allies.
Didn't he have a pistol like a second ago? I thought I looked at it and he had a
Nope.
pistol.
That was
my
the next
gosh.
person on the list, Gorath, who is a pirate rogue.
Exciting.
So a pirate's thing, I'm just trying to see, why is this? You must select a file to go for it. It doesn't seem to want to be uploading, which kind of is a pain. Anyway, so Gorath is a pirate rogue and a Drak and an outsider exile, as most pirates tend to be, armed with a pistol and a dagger. Also flame breath, because what fun is playing dragon if you don't have flame breath?
That's true.
Let's try, that was
Scuts.
the... Yes.
Flame breath.
You don't technically have to roll for flame breath, because you just breathe it out. So it's more a roll.
That was damage I
for,
rolled. I was kind of curious what damage you'd get.
That's 10. If the people can get a dexterity acrobatics thing to roll out of it, then they'd half that to 5. But that should be penetrating damage. So,
Okay, cool.
natural armor. So their armor is actually higher than the fighter, which is always handy. Pinpoint attack. So if your dexterity is higher, you will add another 1d6 onto it. So that makes the pistol a 3d6 weapon, I believe. Let's roll damage for... No, it makes the pistol a 2d6. This pistol's only 1d6. It is 2.
It gets a +7 though, so that's pretty good.
You need it
That
when you're
is
rolling
actually
two
pretty
ones.
huge.
When you're rolling two ones.
Better than a
yeah.
die 6, a 7.
It is actually, because a die 6 is 3.5, so you're effectively adding 2 more dice onto it. And yes, if you roll 2 ones, you still get 9. That's pretty good. And then rogue's armor and speed. Basically, your speed is increased by 2 if you are only wearing light armor or no armor. And then pirate is pretty cool. That's probably why it is going up a bit higher. If you are on a ship, and you are in combat, you get a +1 defense and a +1 to attack.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you can roll with the flow, and you're good at attacking on ships.
You're steady on your feet.
You are. Not much else to say about them. They have, cultural lore and intimidation. Their 2 Drac abilities will be Flame Blast and Natural Armor, and they're just a general rogue. I love playing rogues. Don't know if I'd build it like this, but yeah, for a pirate rogue, it's pretty cool. I think they needed a pirate hat instead of those little earpieces. And I'm still
Earpieces.
wondering.
Isn't it his ears? Those earpieces we're talking about. Aren't they his ears?
Ears. I think they're like horns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he has any choice having them,
Oh.
though. I feel like they're built into him.
Yeah, I thought they were ears until you said they were horns. Now I look at them a different way.
Well, I think they're horns.
I think you might be right. I don't know.
Anyway, that
Interesting.
is the pirate.
Pirate.
Off to the warrior. So they've made a leopard warrior. Being a cat person, they have proficiency in seeing, and they had good claws.
Claws.
So
Good-looking claws.
yeah, good claws. Basically, it means that their claw attack, which they could possibly even do a bite attack. Claws are, is that the fighting? Yeah, so fighting
fighting.
claws.
Bite attack.
They can have a bite attack. I just didn't put it on, but yep, I'll add a bite attack onto it. Let's see. There we go. Equipment and bite. It's just bite, I believe, uses accuracy from memory. Yeah, bite uses accuracy, so they're not as good as at biting, but
That's right, when you roll a 655, though. That helps.
it does. It does indeed. 17. 5 on the stunt points. Yeah. They're a mariner, sailor. They use longsword and dagger, so they're good at dual wielding. They have a spear pistol because, mariner, very close to pirate. They're good at unarmed style, which gives them a +2 on their claw attack. So if you roll the damage for their claw attack, that is 11. That's pretty cool.
Only for a 6.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's higher than being hit with a pistol. So,
Oh, yeah. Pistol's rubbish.
yeah. Yeah, because the pistol doesn't take thing for
Actually,
the
no, because it's got
claw
+6
attack.
on the pistol and +5 on the claws. Because that has perception.
True. So, it's the same as a pistol then, but you don't get pinpoint attack, so you don't get the extra D6.
Okay. So Ross and stun points.
What do you get? Like, where's the trade-off here?
The trade-off is actually dual weapon style. So if I were to deactivate that, you can see, what does it give you? It gives you a +1 on attack, or you can choose a +1 on defense. So you can either go dual wielding parrying or dual wielding attacking, and you get a bonus onto the attack.
Ah, so you
So
can
at the
do...
moment, it is set on attack, and you can see the dagger attack comes to, there we go, attack all +1. So accuracy is terrible, light blades is terrible, but attack accuracy is pretty good. We go for the long sword with the fighting. It adds the extra attack onto it. So that's what you get for the trade-off of not having yes attack, is you can hit harder, basically. Remembering that that's also adding strength of 3 onto it. But yeah, standard cat type fighter. Nothing too good there. Oh, well, it's not bad. It's not good. It's just a standard level 1 fighter. And then you have Yurla. I think that's how we decided to
Let's
pronounce
go
it.
Yurla.
Yurla, sweet.
More pirate.
And
Yurla.
Yes, a good pirate goblin mage. So, Arcane Blast is pretty helpful. Quarterstaff, yeah, reasonable. I think they get a +3 on the quarterstaff. And their standard damage is going to be terrible. Absolutely terrible. But they've got Disorient, which will stun people and give them a -2 to all tests, which is very helpful for debuffing people. They've got Figment, so they can create illusions, all that sort of cool stuff. And then they can empower items. It's probably not good in a one-shot. The best one would be Enchant Weapon, which basically they can cast it and give the weapon a +1 bonus to attack. And all that sort of cool stuff, and then Identify Enchantment. Now, I was a bit confused as to why they had 3 ones at level 1, but it's because their talents are actually an Arcane Scholar, which gives them Enchant Arcana. It gives them the Identify Enchantment spell automatically. So that's why they have 5 spells at level 1.
You can learn 2 novice
And-
at your choice. Yeah, okay.
And yeah, that's pretty standard sort of goblin. Not quick. I was surprised they didn't choose quick as an ability, but it looks like they got an extra bonus in like willpower and intelligence, because they are sitting at, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, they're sitting at 15. Standard would be 13, so they would have got 2 extra abilities on 2 ability scores.
It's interesting how they've done it with 3s rather than spreading out 1s anywhere. Just everything's 3.
Yeah, I think they wanted to min-max by the looks of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why they maxed out something like Perception. Why not max out something else? Because they don't have anything that would use for Perception.
No, okay. No, because it's...
Arcane Blast uses willpower for damage. They don't have a ranged weapon.
No, it's because of Figment. Perception, seeing. So
yeah, no,
when
I
you
think
do...
it's actually more the the quarterstaff.
Oh, but if you do Figment, then the person has to be better perception test against you. Against spell power to see through it.
Against the spell power, which is based off willpower.
Oh, so the person does
So it's
perception.
resist
Oh, it's the other way
perception,
around.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It says resist test perception seeing.
Yep. So if you were to cast a Figment, a illusion spell onto someone and make them see something, they would have to do a perception
Oh, it's
seeing
their
test.
perception.
It's their perception.
Yes.
Yeah, it's reverse.
So-
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. You
Well,
say it was
no, I had a
quarterstaff,
look. Quarterstaff does use perception for damage. So that would be it. Extra damage with the quarterstaff.
Oh, yeah.
though? Okay.
Invalid or expired API key. Well, that is annoying. I've tried to upload the thing and it just says invalid API key. I can't, by the looks of it, upload the quick start. So what I will do is I will share with you guys the quick start folder in not in the thing. I can't even share it in Discord, but I can share it in, what's that nice little software called? OneDrive.
Yeah, can you not put it in Discord? Interesting.
Well, it's 28 meg.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So if you have... Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? Ugh. Something's wrong with my computer. It's not even creating a shareable link for me to share it in Discord. It's like it's just saying, no, I'm not
No
going
internet
to...
for you.
Yeah. That is weird and highly annoying. Why do things not work for me?
It's the internet.
It is the internet. I'm trying to copy the link a second time. Okay, copy. Let's try that sucker. So I'm assuming you guys have Discord, not Discord, OneDrive.
Yes, you can assume correctly.
That
Yeah.
link I've put in the Rando stream should give you the link to it. And you should be able to open up the PDF.
I got it. What do?
Basically, we can run through it. So, how I'm going to do that on the channel, let me just jump to the full screen mode, and let me change full screen mode to display capture. And this is going to capture display 2.
I just opened mine in the browser. You can open PDFs in browsers.
I did as well, but
Oh,
I
does it
don't
not
have
work?
the browser capture
Oh,
running.
okay.
Yeah, no, I've got it. Okay, I wonder, can I run it through here? Quick start PDF. There we go. Okay, now I've got browser capture running.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just, I see these pictures of these heroes, men, and what's that dwarf's name? I lost it.
The dwarf's name?
Darv.
Goblin.
Euler.
Darv, not.
Oh,
Euler's
Darv.
not-
Yeah, he's the first guy. He's
Oh my God! What the hell is that on page 8?
On
Jesus.
page 8, let's see.
Oh yeah, look at those enemies.
Oh, yes. Okay, those are enemies that you get in the adventure book they had called, you know, I can't remember. It's got 10 adventures in it. It's basically an adventure module they released. We might play one. We did start playing it. Our very first actual live stream was playing through the first adventure way back quite some time ago, wasn't it, Lee?
Hey, ages ago.
The one
Yeah.
that you were live streaming. Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, going over the quick start guide, we can see it basically has a nice little introduction. It tells you about characters, so their ability focuses. It gives you the focus list, gives you all the ability focuses, so it explains the difference between, you know, most that have strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, charisma, and whatever. It tells you here that there are 9, not 6, and what they are. It goes over the backgrounds. It doesn't give you any backgrounds. It just tells you what backgrounds do to it. Same with the ancestry. It gives you all the ancestry things, but it doesn't give you the stats that an ancestry will give you. Remember, they're sort of making this to entice you to actually go and buy the PDF or buy the book, but this is something that you can pick up and start playing an adventure straight away with the pre-generated characters and get a feel for the game, if you like the game or not. Tells you about weapons. What was that, sorry?
No, I was sorry. The art is cool. That I spoke out loud on accident.
Yeah, no, I do like the art they've done with it. They've sort of moved off the art from the first game and into this style, which is pretty cool. It tells you about Arcana, how that works in the system. The big one is tests, so it goes over basic tests, opposed tests, and advanced tests, and then challenge tests. Tells you about the stunt dice, which, I mean, that's the key thing about the game, is the way the stunt dice work. Ali Kali says hello on the chat. Hello, Ali.
Hello.
Yeah,
Tells you about degrees of success. Oh, looks like send. Damn it, my chat is just broken. Okay. I'm really not having a good thing. Everything is breaking for me today. Tells you about the degrees of success, tells you about the stunts, tells you how to do damage, all the conditions you can have, how to do encounters, heal, abilities you can use. It's basically, if you can read this book, you will know exactly how to play the game without the whole character creation, which I think for a free PDF to give it away is pretty cool. Yeah, they've got one for Dragon Age, one for Modern Age, and one for the Expanse, but this is the first time they've ever had it for Fantasy Age. And then it gives you the spells, the stunts, and then the character sheet. So we can see the character sheet here. We can see, yeah, the goblin, very ugly goblin. I don't like that style goblin. I prefer other styles. We've got the orc with the cool beard, the cat and the thing, and then we keep going down. Oh, it gives you basically the spells that are needed to play the goblin character, but it doesn't give you anything else. Then it moves into the Terror of the Ghost Ship module, and it gives you the full module, maps, everything you need. So for a quick start guide, I quite like it. What about you guys?
Page 29 has a parrot dude. He looks like the monkeys from Wizard of Oz, but he's a parrot. It's pretty
Page
awesome.
29. Yes, it's a creature called a griffkin. So, like a griffin, which is half eagle, half lion, this one here is a small cat and parrot. So, half parrot, half small cat. Okay. I'm just trying to have to sign in, otherwise I lose access to being able to thing in it. I don't know if I've had enough tea. I've only had 2 cups of tea so far
Caffeine
today.
levels are dangerously low, Paul. Come on.
Yes. Because I forgot my password for Google, and now it needs me to sign in on my phone, and all this just so I can say hello on a chat for something that I'm currently running.
A YouTube?
Yes. Weird.
I'll sweep in and save you, Paul.
Yes, I'm closing the dockable window because it started just outputting the actual channel. It was like it was playing the channel in a chat window. Why? Anyway, moving on. This is going to be one of these. Yeah, them or goblins or gremlins or whatever. It's just weird. Okay, so we'll jump back to... I was going to change the thing back, and I have now lost the actual live stream, the Forge live stream. What?
It says you're still connected.
Yeah, it says I'm still connected, but Foundry, personal, there we go. Far out. It couldn't read the Forge. Okay, so I'm having a disastrous time, but we will move on. We will play it. So, yeah, do you guys want to create random characters, or do you want to run with these characters that they've given us?
Nah, let's run with these
That
characters.
Use these are good, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet. In that case,
They're already pirates.
they are, in fact, already pirates.
They do look a little soft. I don't know if you want to make one character who's like gonna do more damage. It seems like Darv and Urla both kind of fill the controllery role. And with 2 controllers in one party, that kind of seems a little bit weird to me, but it could probably work fine.
Well,
She's got
basically,
Arcane
you guys
Blast.
choose what character you want, and I will drop them into the adventure.
Oh, just one of each? Do you want Gorath, or do you want Min, or who do you want? I think Gorath and Min might be the higher damage, but maybe I've underestimated Urla.
Yeah, well, it's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
We'll just run 2 each. Which 2 do you want, Lee?
I'll do number 1 and number 3.
Number 1 and number 3. Okay, in that case, give me half a sec, because you guys will be seeing a blank screen right now. 1 and 3, prototype. I'm just giving you vision because, you know, we've been through this road so many times. Okay.
Our Sea Scourge.
2, 3, and 4. So, can you see the characters on the boat?
Min? Oh.
So, Darv and Min are the ones that you wanted.
I just said random numbers, so I knew Darv was 1, but I didn't know who was number 3. So that's interesting.
Darv, yeah.
I don't know how useful he is, but we'll see.
Darv is the orc, and so you're the orc and the cat.
The cat. Is that all good?
Yep,
Good.
I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that, the rockets?
Very, very fair split, yeah.
I just went random.
Cool.
Yep, I didn't look. I was like, right.
In that case,
optimal split.
so
Nice.
the way the system is you guys were running on a boat somehow, somewhere off in the distance. You saw this ship. It was on full sail, however, it was not moving, and it just randomly appeared in the mist. So you guys have taken a little tiny dinghy and boarded this ship. As you guys get on board, the deck of the ship is a scene of carnage. 7 bodies are scattered across the deck, lying in dried pools of blood, fallen weapons close at hand. Most are human, but there's also an orc sitting around there, a goblin, some wild folk, and all that sort of stuff. The ship is hauntingly quiet as you survey the scene. Nothing but the creaking deck as it slowly sways in the waves slipping against the hull. So what do you guys want to do?
Erla immediately wants to try to identify any magic weapons now that she sees a bunch of loot on the deck.
Okay, in that case,
Straight to
I
rogue
want
mode,
you
was that?
to click on the identify enchantment thing to cast that spell and see if you can find anything. So you succeed in casting Identify Enchantment. Usually it's to identify an enchantment on a weapon, but it can also be used to detect stuff. Coming from the main captain's cabin, you can feel a faint sense of magic emanating from it.
Oh yeah, she's gonna relay that to her partners. I think I see something over in that. There's an emanation of power over in that direction in that cabin.
Now you can also see little lights coming from the door at the front and the door at the back, and you can see torches. Did you guys want to light any torches so you can actually see a bit better?
Let's do that. I don't need it as a cat, personally. I'm fine. But if the other guys want to.
So you get up and you can light that torch. I can just light all the torches if you want.
Oh, let's do some lighting stuff. Let's use your lighting
Sweet.
effect.
Yeah, I
Does
like
someone
my
just
lighting
ping my
effect.
cat?
I can't move.
Get off my cat.
I tried
Yes,
to
you
move.
can.
I'm not on your cat.
Oh, I saw someone's clicking on my cat.
Ah, yes. Now I'm moving. Okay, yeah.
Now you're moving.
I like this torch.
Yep. You've lit the torch. It is lit. I've already lit it.
Do cats get super smelling sensors too?
This cat has seeing sensors.
Okay.
Dogs, I think,
can I
have
seeing
smelling.
anything interesting?
You can smell the blood is a few days old.
Does it look like any marks in the wood, like any sort of scratches and scrapes and stuff
Make for me
like
a
that?
perception seeing test to see that. Yes,
Stun points.
actually, you get 4 stun points.
Yes,
Of course.
straight in there with the stun points.
You have stun points.
I have stun
You can
points.
make him spill the
So,
beans.
what are you
Yes.
going to do? Let me guess. You
can I
are
have-
going to do extra information, maybe?
Oh, that'd be good. Let's do that.
Okay, well, I'll show the players.
Oh, come on, Paul.
It's
You know
great.
the drill.
I know the drill.
It's basically my only good roll at the beginning. Get it out of the way, and then it's done. I'm out.
Yep. So, extra information.
Wait, I've still got 1
what
point
would
as
you
well.
like
What can I
to
do?
learn?
Oh, what I'd like to learn. What can I do with extra point? Wariness. Maybe we've got be on alert. +1.
+1 for
But what did
the
you
on
see with
alert.
your perception before you asked for the extra information?
Okay, so what you can see, the person you are looking at is was slumped up against the whatever the mast. You can see it looks like massive claw marks of about 5 big claws. Most creatures have 4 or 3, but this is 5 massive claws tore this part of the mast to shred, and there is bits of cloth stuck in the mast. You can also see claw marks all around the body itself. Like the body is just covered in massive gashes with multiple things. So whatever clawed it had a lot of fingers. One thing you do not see, there is a lot of blood up on the mast and where the person fell. You don't see footprints.
Oh, of whatever creature did this attack. You mean?
Yes.
Flying creatures. Flying parrots, maybe.
No. However, as you are examining it, you hear this massive cry,
Oh,
and
oh it's a parrot.
you feel you feel a flutter coming from this mast all the way over to the banister leading up.
Ooh, food. As I'm a cat, would I be thinking food?
You could be thinking food. Do you want to investigate?
Well, I feel like we should. I feel like it makes sense going to see what this fluttering bird, whether it would have been of use to us. Can anyone talk cat? Dog? Bird?
No. If you had the spell animal, speak with animals, you could talk to it. But at the moment, like, this thing does seem to be talking. It's basically imitating screams and cries of death and mayhem.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Happy bird. Is it a parrot?
It's the griffkin. So the top half is a parrot, the bottom half is a leopard, a small little leopard,
cool.
or an ocelot.
It doesn't look like it did all this damage and killing then. It's not that big.
It doesn't look big enough to actually do any damage to you, really.
No, I mean generally like this 5-fingered attack that happened.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That's good.
But you can try and talk to it. You can try and do stuff. That will be an animal handling test.
Do your guys have animal handling or anything?
Darv's like the envoy.
I know, but he's got persuasion.
But he's got communication. He's got very high communication.
He's got high communication. Yeah. I was just curious if anyone had any animal-y stuff.
No, not that I see.
Yes, Darby is a man, definitely. I was just curious. Darby boy will walk over and say hi.
Yep.
Does it look agitated?
It looks a little flustered. It's peering at you incredibly curiously.
Do I have any food in my pocket?
Yes, you had a standard backpack with some supplies in it.
Any like dry bread or anything like that I can get? I don't know what these things eat, but
They
like
possibly
offer it as
could have some dry bread.
as a peace offering kind of thing to the bird creature thing.
Okay. In that case, you don't need to make an animal handling test. As you hand the food out, it sits on your hand. It sort of walks on your hand the way a cat does. Sits on your hand and starts pecking at the bread that you are offering it.
Oh, cool. Okay. So it seems calmer.
It does seem calm. It then looks up to you and it screams out, "Shadow, Shadow, Torrent, Shadow."
Okay. Does that mean anything to cultural law or anything like that? Have we got decent rolls for this to work this out?
Probably want to
It
look around.
doesn't mean anything to you, no. However, it then steers off into the distance, very weird-like. So it's steering this direction here. And it is starting to freak out. So, yeah, I do want you to try and calm it down. Did you want to offer it more food?
I was going to stroke it on its head and say, it's okay. It's
Stroke it on its
okay.
head?
It's okay. It's fine. Oh, what's that?
I messed up.
What did you do?
You messed up?
I went too far. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm actually up here. Yeah.
You walked up to the
Oh,
forecastle,
yeah, different.
didn't
That's
you?
what's happening because that's confused.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
was
I
confused as
can
well.
move you back down. There you go.
Oh, okay. I wanted to get on the stairs in case
Oh,
something
don't
jumped
go
out at
on
us.
the stairs until you're ready to walk up to there, because I've got some automation which will put you up to the next level.
Yeah, it's very fancy.
It did jump.
Yes.
Everyone jumped. I'm going to calmly say, it's okay. It's fine. What is it?
Okay.
I'm going to go and look at. I'm going to give a nod
It's
to Min.
looking
and say,
directly behind you.
can Min see anything?
So
If I get Min to do a seeing over there, can she see anything?
it
With
can't,
a
you
super-
can't actually.
Okay, with a
You
super seeing.
cannot. However,
I will do a figment halfway between us and that location.
no, because you are being attacked there, Lee. Something
Oh.
is attacking you from behind, and you don't know what it is, but something has attacked you.
Okay. Attacked. Oh, 3 points damage.
Yes. 3 points of damage, which does nothing to
Nothing
you.
to me.
So you feel something hit you and attack you, but you cannot actually feel what it is at all. It's just something weird has attacked you.
So it's some sort of shadowy thing, basically. So Min can't see
Yeah.
anything, being a cat.
Nope.
Can I? Have I got anything near
no.
me I can kind of flick up any dirt or anything I can throw in that direction?
You can throw some dirt in that direction, yes.
Just see if I can kind of, the old
Yep.
shadow of a
Okay, I want you to... No, actually, it's not expecting that.
How do
You get
I-
this weird silhouette shape of this shadow behind you. Lots of huge teeth. You don't notice... Basically, it's like this whirling wind of shadow with massive claws with heaps of fingers on it and giant teeth, and it is pretty close to you. As you do that, the parrot squawks and flies over to the edge of the boat over here. So you can't make out any definite details, but
Can
yes,
I
want
talk to
everybody
the
now-
shadow? Can I tell the... Because I've been an envoy.
Erla,
Can I talk to
Erla's
it?
gonna yell to the parrot to turn off the lights. Turn the
turn
lights
off
off,
the lights.
parrot. Yeah.
Right, I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, so we can actually attack this thing then.
You can attack it if you can see it.
Oh, I've just rolled Garth. Sorry.
Yeah, I rolled somebody too.
That's all right. So the cat first.
What's his best attack with the cat?
The cat's best attack could be with his longsword. So if you wanted, I think I have activated dual weapons. So if you pull out both your weapons, or even a longsword and a pistol, but basically longsword and one of your secondary one-handed weapons, then you can go for dual weapon style and you get a +1 on your longsword attack.
Okay, can I move to... Oh, everybody. No. Move to here so we can flank him.
Yes, you can.
Okay. And then attack.
Okay, go for it. Now this is at a -2.
-2. Ooh. Do I aim?
Aim, yes, you can definitely aim. Okay, that is a hit. No stun points, but that is a hit. Nice, 12 points of damage.
Solid.
I will apply that.
Is it doing damage to it?
It did do damage to it, yes. That
Okay.
is your turn over, and it is the
Oh, I
orc's
get 2
turn.
attacks, don't I?
No, not 2 attacks.
Oh, I thought it was two-handed. Two-handed style was 2
Oh,
attacks.
no, that there is, when you level up higher in dual weapons, then you can get,
Ah,
2,
you get 2
attacks,
attacks.
But to begin with, it's, you use 1 to place your attack or 1 to parry.
Okay. Darv.
Darv, yes.
So what would Darv do then? As he's not really a fighter, what would he do to...
Well, okay, his communication is 3. This person's communication and willpower are both 2, so he can definitely use the free ability Dazzle, which is a free
to
action.
befuddle them?
Basically to befuddle them, so that will give him a defense of 14. Then you can either choose to make an attack or you can choose to do a stunt attack, which will generate automatically 2 stunt points, one of which or both of which you can give to the next person in the queue as stunt points. Or you can risk and do a normal attack and hope to get stunt points.
I might just do a normal attack. Because it's already attacked me, I feel like my reaction would be... So I'll do the Dazzle as a freebie. So I've already done that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
see you've
I've
already
done
clicked that.
So your defense is 14. Yep.
I'll do an aimed attack with Bastard Sword.
Sweet. So that is 11.
Close.
That is a miss.
Not even +2 for flanking?
You are correct. Yes, +2 for flanking. That is a hit.
Yes.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay,
Okay, 9 points of damage. So
Sadly.
that is going to drop it down quite a bit. And the next person's turn is the Goblin Mage.
I'm gonna enchant Darm's weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
I come over. I like jump over here and I jump over his shoulder. And I touch the weapon and
Okay,
imbue
so
it with
roll
the
for
magic
me
power.
the enchanting weapon ability. Oh, that's easily done. Okay, in that case, I will simply change Darv's weapon to have a modifier of +1 to attack this. What is it? It is test. This item is +1. There we go. It is now a +1
damage.
bastard sword. Eh?
Yeah.
And damage?
Yep.
Okay, and damage of this item. damage this item. How much was the damage? +1, +2,
+1.
+1. There we go. So your bastard sword is now rolling +1 damage and +1 to hit the elite.
Nice.
And now this thing here, it shakes. It basically whirls around in a massive sort of vortex of dust and stuff. And it vanishes. And I will move it. So you feel a huge brush of wind as something passes you there, cat person. And then as it is passing over, that light gets snuffed out. And it has vanished, and the first round of combat is finished.
Interesting. So, does it not like light? If we made everything light, does that confuse it? Have we got anything we can do to make
Yeah,
bright lights?
Definitely turn this light out.
We need Gandalf's staff.
You need Gandalf's staff, yes.
Put these lights out real quick.
Can I grab a
out.
torch? Can I grab a torch?
If you wanted to put them out, you can indeed. I believe I've activated the torch thing. So if you right click on your character, there is a little flame icon. Click that and that'll activate a torch on your character.
You're gonna put more light out there? It didn't attack us until we had light out here.
Oh, I see. I thought it didn't like light, and if you attacked it with light, I was thinking.
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Oh, so you're thinking
was
it
your
doesn't like
test?
light, so it turns out the light.
I'm
Well-
thinking that it can't exist in the darkness. Then I think that all these guys were trying to turn the lights out. Or do you think
I
that
am
thing turned
deleting
lights
the
out?
automation.
Are the lights scratched? Does it look like the creature had attacked the lights?
No, the lights are not scratched.
Do people die near the
Okay.
lights?
So yes, you can see over here, one person died over on this light, and one person died over on this light. But you can't tell whether they died next to the lights or whether
Just
it's
happens
just
to
a
be
coincidence.
next to the light.
So your little tiny friend parrot comes walking up to you and starts pecking at you for more bread. It seems to have calmed right down.
Oh, chuck him a bit more bread. A small bit of bread.
It is very happy, and you now have a parrot on your shoulder. A cat parrot.
Can you-
Worse type of
Can you
parrot.
ask the parrot if we need to turn the lights off?
I've got a parrot. I don't care. I'm done now. I'm going. I'm out. I'm going back on my boat. That's all I wanted. I've succeeded in life now as a pirate. Hey, parrot. Can you talk? What's your
The
name?
parrot.
What's your name, parrot?
Okay, it calls out to its name as soon as you say name. I'm just trying to. For some reason, all of my map notes have also vanished. Why? I put all the notes on the thing so I could have it.
Oh,
Okay.
the internet hates you today.
The thing shouts out, Toby.
Toby. Hi, Toby. I'm daft.
Sort of
Me
looks at you,
daft.
and it nudges its head underneath your chin. It really likes the beard.
Ah, yes, that's fair. Where's your master? Where's your owner?
It seems to get the gist of what you're saying, and it moves over to this door that the goblin is at and starts pecking at the door.
Oh, should we open the door? There's lights on
Open
in
the
there,
door,
isn't
yep.
there? There's lights on in there.
There are lights, yes.
Well, Rockets, would you like to open the door as you stood there?
Yeah. Is it light inside there?
It is.
It is light inside there, yes.
All right. Let's
So
turn the
you-
lights off.
Oh, no.
You're turning the lights off. Okay.
Can orcs see at night?
Yes, all of you guys have dark vision.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's turn the lights on then. Yeah.
Okay. Lights are out. And you walk into here, you can see 3 more bodies. This looks like this is the officers' quarters, as the people are sort of in a higher dressed uniform than they're in a type of uniform as opposed to the rest of the crew. It also has a nice table there with some food and that sort of stuff. You can see terrible claw marks over all of the bodies, and once again in the hull of the ship and along the floor and all that sort of stuff. The bedding has sort of been ripped up a bit. Lots of stale, dead blood everywhere. And you can see a few weapons scattered around. It looks like these guys tried to defend themselves, but not successfully.
Is there any other entrances to this room? There's just one.
There is not, just the one room.
And just check all the cupboards and stuff. Just make sure there's nothing hiding.
Okay, none of these are locked. So the chest underneath the torches, they will open straight away. There's 4 of them. And the cupboard, so the cupboard just has uniform, clothes, that sort of stuff. The lockups have what looks like personal items. So there's a diary written in there. You do find a book that is written in Dwarvish. This guy up here is in fact a dwarf. Does anybody want to try and translate it with an intelligence roll? Because I don't think anybody speaks Dwarven here.
I've got cultural law and 2 intelligence.
Okay,
but
roll
no.
for me a cultural law test.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
enough to do it. This is a cookbook for Dwarven recipes.
Ooh, I'll pocket this. Exciting.
Yes. So, yeah, you found yourself a nice little Dwarven cookbook, and
Nice.
scattered amongst everything is a few silver pieces. It's about 31 silver pieces all up.
So in these diaries, is there anything in there about what they were doing? Where they were
It does
going?
mention that there's all sorts of stuff. There's like a ledger of different ships they have. This is clearly a pirate ship, so they have been doing nasty piratey type stuff. You can see a ledger of the locations according to longitude, latitude, and the different ships that they have attacked. And you can also see on there where they went on shore, different islands marked off. It's just got longitude and latitude. You don't actually have a physical map. One of them does make note, the latest one in fact, makes note of a decent haul found on the island. There was a nice amulet. The captain took that as his prize.
Oh, can I find the amulet? Which do I know which one was?
I
This
think
is
that
the
was the thing
officers'
emanating
quarters,
power.
not the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
I
opposite
see.
side of
Okay.
this
All right,
deck.
cool.
Yeah, carefully sneak over there and turn the lights out.
You're sneaking over and turning more lights out. You're determined that
Yeah.
it's lights, aren't you?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else of interest in this room.
Nothing that you can see, no. Okay, everything on deck is now black. That's just illuminated by the moonlight.
That's all right. That's all we need. That's cats and orcs.
Yep.
All right, cool. I might pocket the money anyway. Add it to
Okay,
our,
cool.
add it to our
So-
fund.
I will upgrade you with another 31 silver. There we go. Darv now has 112 gold and 31 silver.
Nice.
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna, before we open this door, can I create a figment on the other side of the door?
You can only generally do a figment of line of sight.
Can I look through the keyhole and try
You
to?
can indeed look through the keyhole.
Yeah, I'll look through the keyhole and try to create a figment and see if it gets attacks.
Okay. What are you making the figment of?
Myself. It'll look like myself, but it'll be in the room.
Okay. In that case, you make a figment, and I am going to roll for me a test.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Let me.
10.
Okay, so
Stunt
you
points.
succeeded with 2 stunt points. So I would look at using basic spell stunts. So I'm going to pop this back in. One of the ones you can choose, I would choose Powerful Casting, which will increase the roll I would have to make from 13 to 15.
Did you pop it in? I didn't see it.
I did. I will show it to you again.
Ah, thank you.
So this is basic spell stunts, Powerful Casting. It basically increases the spell power to 15 if you use both stunt points for that.
I'll do
Nice.
that.
Chuck it.
Okay, cool. In that case, I will make a standard perception test.
Jeez.
I can still see it. Double 6.
17, jeez.
Yes. So, unfortunately,
with his rolls.
nothing happens. You create this very nice illusion. It is a nice illusion of yourself. I'm very impressed with it. Nothing, however, seems to be biting,
Okay.
so to speak. Yeah.
I'll assume it's safe and I'll open the door.
Hey, you open the door and you are greeted to the officers' room. So this room is beneath the quarterdeck and is clearly the captain's quarters. Windows along the back look out from the aft of the ship over the waters of the sea. There is a real bed bolted to the floor, unlike a lot of other beds. This one is bolted heavily to the floor, along with a writing desk that folds down from the wall. So that's this desk up. Well, it's actually this desk over here, down here. Slumped in a padded chair alongside the desk, this is this one down here, you can see the body. Dark blood flows down from the once white shirt, arms slack over the side of the chair. Something gleams on the floor on one side. Your attention, however, is drawn to a low growl coming from the left side of the room where the table and chairs are arrayed next to the cabinets. I would like you to make a perception test for me.
Can I do seeing?
Yes, you can add seeing to that. That is more than enough to do it. Okay, with the perception test that you guys rolled, you can see a dog called a knife hound basically slumped under the table, staring out at you. It does not look like it is scared. It doesn't look like it's about to attack, but it does look like it is scared.
Does my parrot friend Toby know this hound?
Funnily enough, yes. Where is Toby gone? Get me Toby. There's Toby.
Can I use Toby in some way? Hey, Toby, can you talk to this hound? Do you know this hound? Can you calm it down?
So Toby does walk over to the hound and sort of sniffs it. The hound nuzzles down and licks it. Big giant tongue gets the parrot completely wet. Yeah, Toby does not seem to be saying much. It's more nuzzling into the dog. It seems like they are very, very, very good friends.
The
That's-
enchanting emanation, is that in the direction of the hound, or is it toward that cabinet?
Towards the silver item that you can see on the ground.
I will take 2 steps that way and see if the dog is not happy.
The closer you get to the captain, the more it seems to growl and arc its back a bit. So I want you to do a advanced test. This one here, it's going to take a bit to calm the dog down. So make for me a communication test, whoever wants to try and communicate with it.
I already rolled. I'm sorry. I should have let you.
You should let me to do it, possibly. Although my roll's not much
I'm
better.
so
but,
sorry.
10's
So
not that
Toby
great, though,
does come over and sort of nuzzle at your feet. So that is technically a pass with 2 on the dice roll. So
On
you're
the
going to
stunts.
have to 2 stunts. Yes. What stunts would you like to use? That will be basic social stunts.
Isn't there one where you make it maybe not
So
high
there is
enough?
read the situation.
Impress?
Impress. Yep,
Huge
so
amount.
that will make your next test higher as well.
Crowd appeal.
You're not really
Additional
dealing
pro-
with a crowd.
No.
One person doesn't make a crowd.
No. Taunt, no. 2's not really enough for anything, is it?
Well,
Impress.
it's good for impress and read the situation.
Yeah, okay. Well, impress would be good if I can impress the dog somehow.
Well, read the situation and see if we can learn something.
Well, we know what the feeling is. Is unless everyone's trying to hide their feelings, we know what the dog's feeling, isn't he? He's not very happy about you going near his
He
dad.
seems very protective over his master, but also incredibly scared. Something has freaked this dog out, and it doesn't appear to be a dog that usually would be
That's a big
afraid.
hairy dog. I feel like the impress would work better if I could impress the dog and somehow to
Yeah.
come over and actually come say hi to me.
Okay.
Maybe
Yes.
bread
So
would
that
work. Maybe
gives you-
You
food.
can walk
Plus-
the dog outside.
Well, no, just distract
that
the
will
dog
give
is
you-
enough, isn't it? Just make him kind of calm down would be good.
Yeah, well, they will give you a
Wanna
plus
get
2 on
bit.
the next roll, basically.
Can I offer him bread or something? Again, food?
You can offer him some food. However, the moment you bring bread out, the
The cats. Yeah.
parrot does jump
Well, I'll
up
give
and
him some
start
first. I'll
looking
give
at it.
him some first to chew on, and then I'll offer it so the dog sees that it's actually safe.
The
And I'll
dog
let the
will
dog come
start
to me.
coming closer to you, but it is still arching its back.
We haven't got any animal handling at all here, have we, on our team?
No, you just got
I'm gonna-
communication. Just don't roll
I'm gonna
that
try
terribly.
to
Yeah,
I'm
so if I
gonna
do
try
that
to
communication again, would that help?
lure the dog outside. with,
Remember, this is an advanced test, so you've got 2 out of 15.
Gora. Oh, you get
Okay,
this.
that is definitely a pass, and I'll give you up to 5 of that, so you're now at 7 out of 15.
Okay, I'll just keep doing this, I guess.
Okay,
I don't feel like it's a bad idea. 14 is number 2.
it's not. That's 9 out of 15. 6 on the next one,
As long
and
as I
you
don't
would
fail it.
have done it. Okay, you've got 2 more to do.
Okay. As long as I don't fail, which he's not going
Yeah.
to, so it should be fine. There you go.
So basically, a failure with this one here, it has written down that if you were to get 1 fail, the dog would snarl back and start snapping at you, but it would not attack. A second fail, and the dog would attack.
Yeah, okay. So he was good enough to not fail, so that was...
He was good enough to not fail, and the dog is now friendly towards you and lets you at least pet it. You can make a perception seeing test for me, cat person,
Min.
or anyone who wants perception seeing.
Min. Cat person. Gosh. Oh. Oh. 6 of the
14.
best.
You can see this dog does in fact have a collar on it, and the collar says swindle written on it.
Oh, hey, Swindle, how's it going? Pat him on the head.
As soon
Hey,
as you
Swindle.
mention its name, its head bounces up to you, its ears go up, and it sort of puts its head round and it goes, "Oh," and then starts nuzzling you a bit.
Okay, cool. So while he's doing that, then maybe I should take him outside from the room.
Yeah,
Does he
just
look?
Get him outside the room, and then we can
Yeah,
shut
that's-
the door, and then I can just check.
Okay,
Or take Swindle out. Oh,
sweet, door is shut. So you are able to pick up this amulet. It is definitely emanating some sort of magic.
I'm going to use my identify magic. But is there any way I can boost my ability? Do I just just do it, or do
If
I-
you cast it, then make for me an intelligence arcane lore test.
Okay, so do I roll just intelligence then?
Just straight intelligence, yep.
Okay.
you got this.
Okay, 10. That is enough because casting arcane enchantments gives you a +2, whereas the test was 11. So you literally just made it. But,
Wow, perfect.
yes. Whoops. You also get, let me bring these ones across a bit. You get to use basic exploration stunts on it, and you have 3 on the basic exploration stunts. Which, of course, is enough for extra information.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Let's do that.
Yes.
What good idea, Paul.
Okay. So you can read the runes written on this. It basically has written in a real archaic old language, fear not. Now, you know that this particular, these amulets come from an ancient society that was very superstitious. Apparently, the society kind of opened up a portal to some realm that they weren't meant to with some of their magic rites, and inflooded a bunch of creatures. This is all mythology that you remember from, this writing and stuff. And the society was completely wiped out, but there were apparently some warriors who would wear amulets, and they were known as the Fearless, and they were fighting to defend the society. But after, it was a prolonged war, and after a few generations, the society was left with nothing but, ancient ruins and trinkets. Your arcane test lets you know that this is one of these ones, and fear not, you can assume that this was basically from one of these sort of fearless warriors.
What do we know what this amulet actually does?
Does it have power?
No.
Yeah.
Well, what power does it have?
You
though?
don't know what it does, I am sorry.
Okay.
I failed to identify the enchantment.
Well, yeah, you kind of do. You know enough with the roll, but you don't really. You know that it has some sort of enchantment on it. You would have had to have rolled a lot higher to basically get the information.
This thing's really complicated. I
It's
don't
really
understand.
hard. It's in weird languages. I don't know what's going on. Has this guy got any
Something about
diaries,
don't be afraid.
any notes or anything he's written down about where they were going, or?
So, as you can see on the table, there is a map. You can match the longitude, latitude coordinates that you got from the other
The
quarters.
diary. Yep.
Yep. Onto an island that has the same coordinates written down, as well as some notes. And you can read the captain's log. He basically, they found an ancient map leading into the civilization, or one of the islands held by the civilization. They basically followed it to some really, really old, overgrown ruins. And in amongst there, they got a whole bunch of trinkets. It looked like it had been, looted by archaeologists ages ago. But they found a bunch of trinkets, as well as this necklace that, even though the trinkets were covered in moss and whatever, this thing had no moss on it. It was still sparkling and clean, like no rust whatsoever, no moss growing on it. It
Question.
basically appealed to the captain. Yes.
Were either of the doors locked, the captain's door or the officer's quarters? Were either of them doors locked or just shut?
They were not. They were just shut.
And there's any markings on the door or anything?
There are in fact markings on the door, but the markings that you can see, so this door opens inwards to the captain's quarters. The markings that you can see are 3 claws, and they are dog-sized claws, and it looks like the dog has been trying to claw the bottom of it. So the dog is incredibly hungry. He's gobbling up everything. By the amount of blood there is around there, you would say the dog got shut into the captain's quarters about 2 days ago and has been terrified and not eaten since.
Interesting. Okay.
There was dirt in this room when we came in.
Yeah, I was just thinking, because the officer's quarters is closed as well. It's kind of weird that the door's shut.
Should we throw this amulet overboard because we don't know what it does and it might be harmful to us?
Don't you want to study it?
I kind of want to just throw it overboard so it's not near me.
Can you put it in a lead box or something?
I mean, if it let me throw fireballs all over the place, I'd be like, yeah.
How about if
but,
we turn-
but it's kind of like just ominous and kind of.
Do you think?
Like,
do you want to go down your light on and off theory and turn all the lights off in this room, see if it does anything?
They're already
the
off.
lights are already off.
Oh, they're already out. Okay.
They are.
The dog was
Yeah,
safe because the lights were off. Don't turn them on.
Yeah.
Don't turn them on.
We're safe as long as they're off.
Okay.
I think.
Anything else in this room? Just that?
I mean, it's a captain's stuff. You do find, you find a chest that is hidden under his bed. However, it is locked.
Oh, where's that rogue?
Where's that rogue?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, make for me a dexterity test.
Okay.
Actually, someone make for me a perception searching test.
Oh,
Seeing.
Oh, well, that's
you wanna
fine.
have the cat do the search and the rogue will do the lock.
11. Right.
Okay, so you don't search and find anything because that's meant to be searching, not seeing. So that's only a 9.
No,
However, with your lockpicks, rockets, the rogue is easily able to unlock the chest. Inside it, you find a small leather bag containing about 60 gold pieces and 80 silver pieces, as well as a velvet pouch holding an assorted small gemstones worth another 500 silver.
Ah, perfect. We're rich.
Yes, you've got heaps of money. You can also see in the trunk there is some personal items. There is a book, some navigational charts showing some old travels. So the one on his desk is the modern one, but it looks like this pirate has been operating for a while, and he has logged
We should
most
grab
of his
those though, because
journeys.
we're pirates as well, aren't we? They might be handy for us.
You are.
Well, at least we
Could
want
be
to know
handy
what
for
islands
us
to
for that
avoid.
stuff.
He's already looted those
Yeah,
places.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay,
Unless
so
you see one he repeatedly goes to, then that one might be the loot location.
Right, so where are you guys going now?
is there any way down below?
Yes,
Oh.
actually, you can see two bodies
Go down
here, and you can see footprints. This is the first time you've seen footprints in blood leading from this body here down to the floor below.
So he came up here, huh? Or is
I'm
this
not
someone
telling you
else's
that.
footprints, not his?
Which way the footprints point?
So you can see down the
They were down the stairs. Okay.
stairs. Yeah.
Come on, let's go down.
They were headed down.
Can we take my parrot with me as
Okay,
well?
yeah.
They seem to get smaller and smaller the further down you
Do you think
get.
this dog would be helpful if
Do
we
you wanna
took him
bring
with
the
us?
parrot
Can we take the dog and the
below
parrot with
deck?
us?
You can try and get the dog and parrot to come with you, yes.
What's his name again? I forgot his name already.
It
Swindle.
is Swindle is
Toby.
the dog and Toby is the parrot.
Swindle. Come on, Swindle. Or Whistle.
You whistle? Oh, no.
Come on. Come on, boy.
Now who knows what's hurt us?
Okay, so getting into
Hey, I'm
this
thinking a big
part-
hairy dog is a good thing to have with us. That's,
I think you're right, yeah.
coming down here.
and I've got a menagerie now,
You-
so I like this.
Yeah, so you come down the stairs. It is incredibly dark here. Very, very dark and creepy. There are no lights, and what sconce you can see look like they burnt out a while ago, so you can't even relight them.
Footprints.
Footprints end up going down to this body down here. It looks like the body tried to run downstairs while bleeding,
Ooh.
only to collapse at the bottom of the stairs, and yeah.
Okay, so whatever was attacking was
Right.
definitely above then. There was nothing.
Correct. So this lower part of the deck is cloaked in shadows. The only light coming from vents up the top, which I didn't end up drawing in, but it's the vents up the top. The floor, blah, blah, blah. It is still enough to show bodies scattered on the floor amongst small crates, bags, and barrels in the center of the hold. Some lie with weapons close at hand, most of them clad in whatever clothing they were sleeping in. Empty hammocks are strung along the side of the hold, swaying and creaking with the movements of the ship.
Have they all been killed in the
Can we
same
do a
way?
brief- can we do
They
a brief
all have.
flashback?
A brief.
I recall that the sails were fully open when we rode our dinghy over. And I
They
just, in
were,
this
they're
flashback,
pretty-
would like to close the sails so the ship doesn't take off automatically and we lose our
Okay.
dinghy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And drop the anchor,
So
maybe,
you
is that what you're
have-
thinking?
Well, yeah, the anchor was not dropped. That was actually up on the forecastle that you didn't go up on.
Let's drop the anchor before we
Okay.
explore the underdeck.
Sweet. So you guys do that. And you hoist the sails, so the ship is no longer sailing anywhere.
Because is our ship tied up to it, I guess, isn't it?
Our dinghy
Your
is-
ship is currently tied up to it. It's a light dinghy, so wherever this ship goes, your ship would follow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe. It's
Well, no, because we don't want to go into rocks and stuff, do we? We don't actually know.
Yeah, at least we can't hit the rocks now. Yeah.
Okay, so there are many parts to this lower deck. You may explore as you wish.
Oh, well, Catboy will do some seeing.
Okay. Is it light enough for you, or did you want a bit more?
I don't know,
ambient
actually.
light?
I can see fine. I can see screen-wise. I can see fine.
Okay, cool.
And I think it's displaying okay. Yeah, it's all coming okay.
Yep.
So
So, Catboy, basically, as you walk around, you can see a lot more dead bodies. Some of them are hung in the hammocks. Some of them are hiding behind barrels. All of them are cased in old, dry blood.
it's funny they didn't get off the hammocks, though. Like, you'd think panic, someone's going to kill me. I'll get off this hammock I'm sleeping in.
It looks like this dwarf here looks like he literally fell into the hammock. It's only this person here that still looks like they were asleep in the hammock. Maybe go over, make a smelling test. You'll find that they are smelling a lot of grog.
Oh, okay.
crabs.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh crap!
Oh,
What?
look. What's this?
So
Still
coming up
smashed
to
in the
there,
door.
you can smell, this is the privy. You can also see that this door has been smashed in and fallen on top of some poor soul.
Does it look like a similar sort of thing with the smack? Like what's attacked the door?
Well, yes, it does. So in there, let me go to the privy. Make for me a perception scene test there, Lee.
Come on. 6s.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Is that okay?
Okay, so
Is that
how
enough?
many extra stunts do you want?
What's 6 on social? Social's not social exploration, sorry.
It's exploration. So I'll pop that back in so the viewers can see that.
Oh, insight.
Insight is definitely a good one.
You can
And the
drop on
same
both
with
success.
possibly extra information.
Extra information.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
You're
it's
always
given.
doing this to me.
This is it, isn't it? Because insight is if you're specifically good at a task. Obviously, I'm a pirate, so I know this stuff, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the insight that you get, I would like for you to make a, intelligence healing test. So basically an intelligence test, but as if you already had healing, so add +2 to it.
Okay. Just the roll modifier, is that right, is it?
This is, yep.
Just
So
put
this
2.
is the insight. Nice. You can tell that this blood is not old and crunchy like the rest of this blood. This blood is less than 3 hours old.
Ah,
So it is still damp.
Is this
to
guy-
touch?
guy alive then?
You can also see with the extra information, you can see that this body here has been crushed underneath the thing, which is obvious by the actual map. But it looks like the actual privy, usually they are just shut, so people have a bit of privacy when they are on the loo.
Mhm.
This one has been tied together. However, it looks like the knots that tied it together were recently cut from the inside of the privy. And you can see scratched into the walls in a knife, the unseen terror, it killed them all. Where is it? You can see this person looks incredibly, not like emancipated, like they haven't eaten for weeks, but it looks like they haven't eaten in about 2 or 3 days. So with that information, you can gather that this person managed to get into here, locked the
And
door,
barricade himself, yeah.
barricaded himself up, wrote the note, and then got incredibly hungry and decided to try and sneak out to get food at the galley, which is at the back of this room. However, as soon as he opened the door, he was attacked. So he tried to close the door, and they fought over the door collapsed on him and killed him. And that only happened about 2 hours ago.
Oh,
Was it daylight 2 hours ago?
No.
Okay.
I love this light thing that you're going for all the time. It's awesome. Okay. Oh, so that's interesting. In a kind of,
Yes.
is it still on the boat kind of way?
Well, it must still be on the boat. It just attacked you.
Why is it not attacking us though? Oh, but it can't have been that thing because that thing was weak.
Because we got the lights off. They can't see us.
I love it.
The lights in here all have burnt out a long, long time ago.
More than 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Let's go get some food for the dog.
Yeah, for the dog. Dirty dog. Okay. So there's nothing else in this area
So-
here.
Some stuff here.
Just mooching around.
There,
looking
basically, this
around.
here looks like it is where they keep the food. So there is a lot of rum, as you can tell by the large crates. And then they've got a galley. It looks like it's stocked up for another 3 to 4 weeks worth of, food supply for the crew.
Yeah, good idea. Chuck the food to the dog. Chuck the dog some food.
Yep. So
Very
there
good idea.
is a lot of salted meat, a lot of
Oh, yeah.
dried goods, and salted meat in barrels, dried goods in crates. That seems to be most of what they are. They have a couple of barrels of fresh water, and then one giant
Oh,
barrel
he'll want some
of
water
mead.
though. I'll grab a bowl and chuck some water down for him. I want him to be my friend. Be my friend.
So he goes down and he starts drinking the water over here.
Yep.
You set the water up and he's happily drinking.
Okay.
All right, cool. So there's doors.
There are doors, yes.
Should we open a door?
Okay, which door
Yeah,
would you
so
like to
this
open?
one. This one here.
Okay.
All right, so
Just
that one there,
straight into it,
it's,
love it.
that is a cabin. The aft of the ship, there are a pair of small cabins that were primarily used to either house sick or injured crew. Sometimes they could, you know, function as a makeshift brig. Occasionally, if people needed, hired them to transport them, they would come here. But these are basically the guest cabins. Most of the time, they're just used for crew that they wanted to isolate.
And they've been in here at all? Are they disturbed at all? They're just a bit dusty, I guess.
They're just a bit dusty. Doesn't look like they've been used in a while.
Okay, let's go for this one as well. Come on, rockets. Look at this.
Yep. So that
Oh.
one there, you do see a doctor in this room. This looks like this is actually the med bay. You can see up on the shelf over here little health potions and all that sort of stuff,
grab
as well
those.
as tools. Yep. Okay, with that, you get yourself... there are 2 healing potions. They will restore 3d6 plus constitution health to the drinker.
Ooh, that's quite good.
So you want
I'll
to do that? I will give you 2 of them.
Okay, I'll keep them and chuck them too. I'll just keep them for now. I'm a pirate. I'll keep them.
You're a pirate and you'll keep them?
I may
Items.
share. I've got the pirate, the dog, the parrot, the dog, and the health potions
Dog
now.
twice.
Is that 10 plus 3d6?
So the young doctor looks like he's been killed the same way.
Actually, I'll give you these ones here, which are tier 2 health potions. They are 2d6 plus 5 plus constitution, which is actually more than 3d6.
Okay. sounds good.
It looks like the doctor did die not straight away. It looks like he was mauled. You can see a bit of blood on the seat, and you can see a handprint where it looks like he pushed the door shut, and then it looks like he made an effort to try and stitch his wounds up. However, he bled out before he could stitch the wounds up. You also do see something that does freak you out a little bit. You see something darting from around the kitchen. Sorry, that's up. So around the kitchen and then down the stairs down to the cargo hold. The parrot instantly starts chasing it and is very, very intrigued, like a cat
Ooh,
hunting
like a rat.
prey. Yes.
Can I sniff and smell with the rat? I don't know. My cat might. I feel like my cat abilities would be of smelling of some sort, not just seeing.
Well, another one comes darting out. You can definitely see it as a rat. If you wanted to try and make an attack, make for me what is
Claw?
that?
Claw
A
or a bite?
dexterity test to basically dodge and catch it.
Would I use my claws though? My claw attack.
This is more an initiative test. Not so much you're going to catch it if you.
Okay.
It's more how quickly you can move.
So
not
Dex
how
plus.
well you
What was
can-
it? Just Dex.
It's just Dex. You don't have initiative.
No, it's a bit low.
Okay. That is a bit low, but I will test to see where it is. I just need to remember there it is.
Just kill 10 rats. Oh, yours is even lower. Good work.
Mine is even lower. So yes, you manage to, you dart on this thing and then you stand up and you've got this rat's tail poking out of your mouth with this little tiny whiskers poking out the other side of your
Don't
mouth.
eat that.
And you've got this big giant grin on your face.
I'm a
You don't know where it's been.
I'm a cat. What do you expect from me? And that's exactly what I'm going to say his characters are. I'm a cat. What do you expect? It's a rat. That's what I do. Okay, go on. I've got rat. Not pet rat.
Well, we better
Not a
go
pet
save
rat,
your
a
parrot
food net.
if it went down.
Yes, the parrot starts climbing down the stairs and then you hear this horrifying squawk And then the parrot bolts upstairs, screeching, shadow and claw, shadow and claw, shadow and claw, and goes right off in the other direction.
So,
Yep.
can we just sink this boat? What would happen? Would that mess up the whole adventure? Let's just sink the boat.
It wouldn't
I was
mess up the
thinking
whole
that too.
adventure.
I would just
Are
see-
you being the same? Just sink the boat. It's in there. Barry, maybe just set the place on fire and then get out.
All right, let's go downstairs and find out what's
Yeah, let's do the adventure like we should do, and not just.
Okay.
Because I was like, "Well, this boat is really cool." Actually, I was thinking halfway through, I was like, "Oh, we could have this boat. This is awesome. We have a new boat. Our dinghy replaced a big boat. It's perfect."
Right, so you guys get down.
Oh,
Let
no.
me activate that for you.
Drawing weapons.
Drawing weapons. Okay, so you are armed and ready to go. This is the cargo hold. Is the dog with you, or is he?
Of
sleeping
course,
with
the
full
dog
belly?
is going to come down with me. Big scary dog, come with me.
As soon as the dog gets there, he arcs his back up and he starts swishing his tail, like not swishing, but wagging a lot.
Yep.
He makes a pounce into this barrel here. Out of this barrel is a massive size rat swarm,
Oh,
and
jeez.
those two are going to start fighting.
Oh God.
Do you want to join
Wow.
in the fight?
Yeah, from back here.
Okay, so let me add you guys
Wow.
to the initiative order so you can roll your initiative.
Let's fight the rats. Finished Darv and Mervyn. Min and Darv. Oh, Min, bro. You're a cat.
Nice.
Really? 6?
Wow. Must be you're still eating the other rat.
Yeah, still
You're
chewing.
just sitting there licking your claws and nom, nom, nom. I don't
Yeah,
need
cleaning
those
my
off.
ears. You know, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay, Goblin, your turn first.
All right, I'm gonna arcane blast these rats.
Okay, go for it. Remember to target them.
Watch out for my dog.
All right, thank you for reminding me. Aim, blast.
That is a hit. Very nice hit.
Rat.
Nice. 6 points.
Nice. So,
That's the best you could do, mate. That was nice.
okay, you have taken off 1 point of damage. You killed a rat. Like,
Well,
you
can I
killed...
use mighty something, mighty attack with the 3 or no?
No,
I didn't get him, never mind, I didn't get him.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
you didn't get... Yep. So this is a swarm, which basically...
Stunt points. You
if
need
you're
stunt
doing
points,
anything-
dude.
You need stunt points, yes.
Not just rolling the
If only we
3.
had
Okay.
someone who does stunt attacks.
Well, funnily enough, this guy does do an AoE attack, the dragon.
Fire.
Yeah, Fire Breath does AoE.
Watch
All
out for my dog, though.
AoE. I'm not really concerned about your dog.
What?
So it basically will do damage to everybody in that line there.
Perfect.
Unless you wanted to move and not get the dog.
Please move and not get the dog.
I'll move
Wow.
this way.
That's kind of mean.
I'm gonna blow
Oh my
fire inside of a ship. This sounds like a bad
This is
idea.
perfect. Next to some alcohol. Brilliant.
So it's going to do a blast to that path there, which will miss the dog.
Okay.
Okay. So
That's
you
it.
don't
That is
need to roll
acceptable.
for that. You're roll damage, actually. You roll damage.
And they see if they can miss. Jump out of the way, yeah?
Yep.
14. Nice. And some points of
Okay.
damage.
So, no, that's not stun points. That was my roll.
Oh, it was your roll. Okay.
Yep. So I do roll.
How
out
did you
of
roll
the
7 on how many d6? That's amazing.
2d6 plus 3. You got a 2, a 2, a 1, a 1, and a 1. Okay. So I am going to 2, 3. So I will be doing 4 points of damage off on that, and there is blood coming out. You managed to burn a bunch of rats.
I'm
You didn't
trying
burn a
not
huge
to burn
amount.
the ship down. That's what I'm
Oh,
trying
that's
for.
why it was so much damage. You were being
Yeah.
controlled.
Yeah.
Controlled AoE fire on a wooden boat.
Just rolled
Okay.
there, yeah.
It is the envoy's turn, the orc's turn.
Ah, the old. Can I? I want to do more attacking seems pointless with this guy. I feel like I should do more kind of exciting things. Can I just
You
give-
can roll stunt attacks and try and give stunt points because remember, Mighty Blow is 2 stunt points.
Yeah, give the dog stunt points.
Yeah, give the dog some points. That's hilarious. Let's do
Okay.
that.
Give the dog some stunt points. Right, so roll for me a attack as if you would, but you don't do damage. This is just you generate 2 stunt points that you can give fully to the dog. Plus
So
you
just-
generate. Yeah, so just roll a standard attack
With my sword.
with your sword. Yes, you don't have to be next to it though. This is a stunt attack.
Ah, okay. I'll go back to where I was then, because
Yeah.
why be near the fighting when I can just do that?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Attack. No idea. Oh, jeez.
Nice. So you've actually generated 5 stunt points. You get 2 stunt points that you can give to the rat.
Nope, dog.
Sorry, to the dog, and you've got another 5 stunt points that you can either use yourself. Now, 5 stunt points is lethal attack, which is AoE. So if you choose to just roll straight AoE damage onto that, you'll be rolling
Dude,
2d6.
Just do it. That's perfect.
Okay, so that was a good one. So roll me 2d6, please.
Is that my normal bastard sword damage?
You don't do normal sword damage. You're only getting damage from the lethal attack, which is 2d6.
10.
Oh,
18.
nice. 10 points.
Oh, I see.
And that is going to do direct 10 points to the rats. That has dropped them down to 10 hit points and even more blood.
More blood. Pulls back with
More
blood.
blood. And now it is the dog's
Dog,
turn.
with-
He is
with-
going to pull back a bit. He's going to target.
What attacks
And
does he
he
have then?
is-
Just bites.
He has a claw attack.
Oh, bro.
Doesn't matter because he automatically generates 2, which is enough to roll a 1d6. Even
Oh
though
my
he missed,
word.
like it's 1 point of
4
damage.
ones in a row.
Oh, wow. What is the chances of that?
I don't know. If you were attacking us, so you wouldn't get that. These rats are going to
I
roll
would
like
never get that
666.
attacking you.
Watch.
Okay, but, well, basically you let him attack and he stomped down on one rat and now he's tearing that one rat apart.
Okay. That's a bonus.
Okay, these guys here are going to move over to here. Now, they have an ability called a swarm attack.
There you go.
So, I
666.
will roll an attack roll. That is 16. That is going to hit both the dog and the cat. And I will roll damage. Okay, I'm going to move them back. It is going to do 1 point of damage on the dog. Oh, the dog
Oh.
has heavy armor. It does nothing. I'm going to roll 1 point of damage on the cat. Oh, the cat has heavy armor. It does nothing. Okay, it's the cat's turn.
Cat's angry now. What did you do to me? What can I do? What exciting stuff are we going to do? I guess a longsword attack really is best, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't really
I would
have any
say so.
AoE stuff going on, so. Hit.
Hit. So that is going to be 1 point of damage. Yep, it doesn't matter. It's 1 point because there's no stunt points there. Okay,
Back to the start
the
again.
goblin's turn.
Well, I think Arcane Blast it's got to work sometime, right?
If you get stun points, it can do a lot of damage.
Your bowls have been really bad again today, haven't they? Oh, 6s. There you go.
Oh, nice. That's 3 stun points, which is enough for you to basically do the combat stunt of Mighty Blow.
Yeah, Mighty Blow sounds good.
Okay, so roll for me a 1d6 and you will add 1 to it.
Isn't multiple an extra d6?
It is an extra d6, yes.
Yeah, so it's 2d6 stack, isn't it?
No, because, well, actually, yeah, you're right. You are right. Sorry. So roll the damage, right click on it, and add an extra 1d6.
Because what's the other one's 2d6, isn't it? The other one that's.
Yeah.
Just 1 die 6 more?
1 die 6 more. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Okay.
10 points, and with that particular one, that is enough to actually kill them. Congratulations. He is dead.
Yes. Look at
I
this
like the
king was
tombstone.
right.
like.
There's a massive tombstone as well.
Okay, so the rats are dead, and the dog jumps in and grabs another rat and starts shaking it vigorously. You also see the parrot. Where did I put the parrot?
He's probably upstairs still, is he? Oh no, he ran away. Where did he go?
He ran away. He comes
Oh,
down
here we go.
and pounces on them, and he is now eating as well.
Everybody's gonna get sick.
Oh, I think
Well,
you should see what my dog eats. I think they're okay.
so down in here, you've got some more food stores. You do have a lot of barrels of cargo. A lot of this cargo is, stuff you wouldn't, well, stuff pirates would loot. Basically, it's full of loot. Nothing gold-wise, but there are like a whole heap of clothes. There's a whole heap of gunpowder. It's all the stuff that colonies would need to do it. You do hear a noise coming from down the forward of the ship.
I'm going to whistle and call my parrot and my dog.
Okay. They come over.
Oh,
As
they come
soon
as well.
as they get, they start growling and all that sort of stuff. And the parrot shouts out, claws and teeth, claws and teeth, claws and shadow, and takes off in the other direction. The dog is getting ready for combat. Did you throw the amulet overboard?
No, I'm wearing it.
No.
You're wearing it?
Wearing it. He's
Okay.
wearing it
Yeah.
on his forehead. Like a
He
necklace on his
is
head.
wearing it, which actually means
Oh.
he can see the shadow sitting up
Oh.
here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
No-
he can
nothing to
see
do
it.
with
So
light and
you
dark
are
then.
attacking. The goblin is attacking normally against this shadow. Everybody else, unless they do something to be able to see it, which your idea of throwing stuff over it will work, but it's going to shake it
Gunpowder.
off and. Yep. Oh, gunpowder. That's scary.
Yes. Firing gunpowder.
Explode on his boat.
Okay.
Well, it's the closest dusty thing near me.
That is true. That
Can
is
we,
true.
Can we set him on fire?
Well, everybody roll initiative. Usually he would get an attack, but because you have the animals and the amulet,
Wow. I didn't do anything then. It just went crazy.
oh, nice. Okay, so starting off, it is going to be the dragon's turn.
Oh, okay.
Gunpowder. Let's set him on fire. Let's do that. That sounds
What
exciting.
Can
is
I
his
see him?
movement? No, he can't see him.
Can I suppose that I was over here by Min?
Yep, I'd say you're over walking here anyway. You just hadn't, yeah. So no, you
can't
cannot
see him?
No.
Okay, so I defer my turn until after Erla.
Okay. The dog can see, and the dog is going to charge up
Cool.
and try and make an attack. Did that work? Come on, you can do it. There you do.
Hey.
So it does attack, and it does succeed.
Attaboy, Swindle.
Go, bro. Go, Swindle. Takes a chunk out of him.
Right.
Earn that salted
It is
meat.
now the cat's turn. And no,
Cat-
the cat
cat
can't
can't
see him
see.
either.
Well, he might as well wait
No.
until after Dragon Boy. Or whatever. Oh, no, the orc.
After the
Orc.
goblin. Okay, goblin, it is your
Goblin.
turn.
All right. So
So these barrels here are the barrels of gunpowder.
I am going to cast Disorient on it before it attacks anyone, which is a
Okay.
major action.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm going to spill a barrel of rum as a minor action.
Of rum. All right.
Rum?
Sweet. So
So you'll at least see like the footprints of where it is.
Well,
on the-
also,
no,
if you're
because it's
getting
hovering
wet,
above the ground.
if you
Ah,
get,
frick! I
can you
screwed this
just
up. Okay.
no? But it's fine. Can you just chuck rum at him, make him wet? Won't he be dripping?
Yeah, I'll throw rum at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make him dripping wet, and he'll be dripping everywhere. It'll be fine.
Okay. So cast the
scoop of
disorient
and-
spell.
It's also
Okay.
flammable.
I didn't target him on accident.
No, you don't need to target him. That there is a roll to see if you cast the spell. You do with 3 stun points. So you can
Nice.
pump up its thing. So
Pump
at the
up
moment,
spell.
I get a +2 to do it, and I need to roll a 13.
So you make him a 15
So you can
Powerful
make it a
casting.
16, actually.
or 16.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I need to make a willpower test higher than 16. 14. Okay, I fail, which means I am disoriented. Modifier test, all -2, speed -10. Sweet. So all of my tests are done at a -2 now.
And you smell a rum.
And he smells of rum. He is now covered. Well, you don't. What you do is you pick up the barrel and throw it, or pour it over there, and basically all of the rum gets swirled up into this maelstrom in the air. It's sort of this vortex of rum.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
A
Okay.
vortex
now
of rum. That's cool.
He is going to make an attack, and it is now +0.
1 second.
because
We've got our 2 guys, haven't
Yep.
we? When we got
You
our
have
2.
your 2 guys. You do indeed.
But you missed anyway.
Well, that is
so
my
we'll
attack,
take that
and
miss.
it is a miss.
Excellent.
Yep. I figured you'll take the miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can, the other 2 guys, they can't see the actual smoke or the terror or anything like that, but they can see this vortex of rum.
All right. Can I blow fire on him?
Okay, yes.
All right. Now I
What's
don't hold
that?
back. I'll
What's that in the
full-
middle? Is that a thing? What is
That is a mast. However, I am just going to point out, as I said before, like you'll be doing it there, and I will point out that this area here is the gunpowder. So you will be igniting the gunpowder.
All right. Can I go over to this side?
Okay, yes. I thought that would be the case.
Thank you.
You are not going over the gunpowder. This is like chests. That is a chest of stuff. It doesn't look flammable.
It's not gunpowder. No explodies. We don't want exploding.
All right. So what I do, just roll damage.
So no, I roll to try and dodge it.
-2. Oof.
-2.
Oof.
Yes, you can see test all -2. So that is a failure.
That's a shocker.
So roll for me the damage.
Okay.
And again, you didn't run 1-1-1 this time though, but you tried.
You didn't.
Almost. Though.
Okay.
Does rum catch on
So-
fire? Does the rum catch on fire?
The rum does catch on fire. Now
Yes.
this guy is burning. So you you don't see a vortex of rum. You see a vortex of flame.
Nice.
It's
And
floating, so
it
we're
is the
safe.
cat person's turn.
Cat person turn. Okay.
Yes.
I don't feel like I'm going to do any biting or clawing while he's on fire. I might just do a long sword attack.
Doesn't he have a pistol?
True. True. Oh, why not? I don't think damage is very good on pistol, but true. Let's try it. Maybe I'll get some stunt points.
I would say it's
Missed.
that's a miss. Why
Yeah,
is
it's
that
not
a
very
miss? No, but you didn't aim, so it's a hit.
Oh, okay.
You forgot to push the aim button.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
your first turn, so
Yeah, it's not very good damage. Though. Okay.
you
Rolls a
say that.
6.
Wow. Okay. It is still alive. Only just. It is now the orc's turn, and he can also see just a
Fire.
swarming fireball.
I might do that SP thing again.
Okay, cool.
I'll give it to whoever's next, which will be Gorath.
Yes.
All right, so I'll just run up and do an attack.
You can stay there and just do your stunt point.
I like
thing.
this one running away. Not being close is great. Yeah. Right, come on, let's go. Lots. Success.
So you succeed, but
Maybe
you
2.
do not generate any extra stunts. So you've got 2 stunt points, which you can give to
Gorath.
Gorath. Okay, Gorath, it is your turn.
All right. Shouldn't it be Urla or no?
Nope.
No. Next on the list, if you look at the...
Oh, pistol. Well, yeah. Well, I thought we all deferred, so I didn't know if that put her ahead or not.
No, it was deferred for that round,
Oh,
which
okay.
you've
Yeah.
done it, so it's now back to ordinary.
no, back to beginning again, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm just going to shoot him.
Yeah.
You get some step points, though.
no stunt points, but you can attack.
You've got two. So I've given him 2. He's got 2.
You have 2 stunt points, so you can attack with lightning attack, with lethal attack.
Yeah, so
Not
actually
lethal,
decent.
mighty blow, mighty blow.
1d6
Mighty blow.
actually.
Well, I want to use. Isn't lightning available? Because then I could attack twice, right?
Lightning for a
Right.
stunt point is
Oh,
No,
4.
it's 3. Close.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I only have 2, so. 2 you said I would use mighty blow, yeah. Die 6, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Ready for damage then? That was a success. I would imagine.
Sweet. So, yep, right click on damage, add 1d6.
D6.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's going to hurt.
Okay. That is enough that this thing basically explodes. Unfortunately, it does explode near the dog, and he is going to take a whole 2 points of damage.
With armor?
Yeah,
Pen.
that's with his armor. So basically, it just like
Yep,
bits
just let go.
of rum just land on him burning, but he rolls over and puts it out pretty quick. You have managed to defeat the terror. So you do know what this amulet does now. It's basically, if you are not afraid, you can see the enemy while wearing the amulet. Yeah. So it's a good thing you didn't throw it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's a short adventure, but that is the adventure. You guys now have your own pirate ship.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And that is pretty much what the this quick start guide gives you. It's a quick little adventure. It shows a few things. So it shows swarm attacks. It shows monsters. Like this unseen terror, he will attack until he gets to, half his hit points, and then he will retreat, and then he'll heal back up to full. He'll attack anybody that is startled or afraid, and only creatures that have a negative intelligence, so not sentient type creatures, can see him, unless you have the amulet.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. So anybody attacking, if you know his general location, you can attack that location, but it's at a -5. And he has a +5 to hit people that can't see him. So he couldn't use that against the dog because the dog could see him. But if he had survived, he could use it against most other things. And on his turn, if at all you make him visible, he will spend his minor action shaking everything off, and then his major action to charge, and he'll go back to invisible.
But he was on fire, so that didn't really work.
But he was on fire, so he burned pretty darn quick.
Yeah. Did he even get chance? Did he survive one round, did he?
He survived one round and attacked the dog, and I missed.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
rolled- Yeah.
Even when you attacked upstairs, you only attacked a hit and got like 2 points of damage or something, didn't he? Like, didn't do any damage
Yes.
because couldn't get over
He
the armor.
done stuff all damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what the quick start guide comes to. It is 100% free off the Green Ronin website. So anybody can jump onto it. There is in the doobly-doobs below, the description and all that sort of stuff, there is actually a link to the quick start guide. All you need to do is buy it, and it comes up with a price of 0. So 100% free. While you're doing it, you might as well pick up the Modern Age ones, the Expanse ones, the Dragon Age ones, all that sort of stuff. Green Ronin give them away free as a guide to how to start in the Age system. And yeah, if you like it, use our affiliate link and get 5% off any PDF purchase. And PDFs are, I think they're like $20, and that's New Zealand, so possibly around $10 American, give or take. Maybe, I could be wrong, it could be 20 American. I'm honestly not sure.
Who
But
knows?
They
It's-
are pretty cheap.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's so cheap for us, actually.
It's pretty cheap. One of my players used my affiliate link to buy them, and he basically went and bought all of the Modern Age PDFs, and he spent under $100, and he got the Cyberpunk PDF, the base rulebook, expansion rulebook, 2 modules, so that's 3-fold and Lazarus, and then the mastery guide and enemies and allies, all for under $100. And that gives you everything you need to run so many systems.
It's a good start, yeah. Those
Very
characters
good
worked
That's like
right in the end,
under
didn't they? Rockets.
$50 US, I think, or under $60 US.
That is, I mean, that's generally like $60 is less than what we pay for a single rule book for D&D and half of what we pay for a single rule book. Like I think the new Players Core 1 from Paizo for Pathfinder is sitting at about $200 New Zealand.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
For a game it is. So Age is incredibly cheap, especially if you use that. And if you guys wanted to try it, download this, see if you like it. It comes with the pre-made characters, which, yeah, you said, Lee, play pretty good.
Yeah, it played right, actually. The balance was good, wasn't it? I think Rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were a bit
Nobody
concerned
too
about damage and
nobody
stuff.
too underpowered.
Well, no, we took out your main
This is
baddie
really
in one
good.
round, so
Yes.
it could almost the baddie wasn't hard enough. I think actually.
I thought it was gonna be a situation where it kept spawning, like when we were in that room with the
Yeah, that's
sleeping
right. It kept trying
patients
to drag
and
us off to different
the
worlds and
nightmare
stuff.
guy
Yeah.
kept attacking us.
Yes, it is meant to. Anytime you come across something startling, it's meant to attack, but I'm also aware that we only have a few minutes left of the podcast, so I didn't want it to go over time.
Ah, you made it
Did
easy.
the
Are you
light
trying to
have
say you made it?
anything to do with anything?
Light had absolutely nothing. Yeah.
It was cute though. It was cute.
The
Every
light
single
had
time.
nothing to do with it, and the amulet was the one thing that was going to save you, and I was kind of hoping you'd throw the amulet over. Yeah.
Well, Lee didn't want to, so I was like, "Well, I'll wear it then." Screw it, you know. I don't know.
It
Oh, we're
didn't
not
seem
gonna
like.
get rid of it. Let's wear it.
I thought it'd be funny if we just burned the boat down though. I thought that'd be hilarious if we just did that.
Yeah,
That would.
That would also
Yeah.
be very funny.
Yeah.
It does say if you guys arrived on another boat, then this thing has broken away from the boat and you guys are pretty much marooned. But as you came on a dinghy, the dinghy will still be attached. You're just, the ship you came from is nowhere to be seen. So it's like you guys have basically been abandoned and this is now your ship.
I see.
Which, I mean, for if you wanted to do a pirate adventure, you could get this. You could run this as a first one. And then from there on, you guys actually have your own pirate ship.
And I got a parrot and a dog.
And you've got a parrot and a dog.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nice quick one today. Lee, where can we find you on the interwebs?
Podcasts, Lee Howard, the Xbox Cast. I'm Lee Howard 25 on Twitch.
Yep.
Xbox Cast doing podcasts about Xbox gaming news stuff every Tuesday at 8:30 NZ time now. It seems to be
8:30 NZ time.
on a Tuesday. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, which
That's
is like
pretty early for us.
6:30 at night.
Yeah, I was... well, no, I was thinking, yeah, because Kyle and Simone are in Australia, so that is 6:30. So
That's
that
right. Yeah, that's when we do
gives
it.
them
Yeah.
not a lot of time to get home.
No, but he gets home. He has something to eat. We normally sit down at 8:00 or 6:00, prep for half an hour, and then get into it. So yeah, or fixed
Sweet.
teams depending on what's happening. You know.
Cool. So that is the Xbox Cast.
That's the Xbox Cast.
which
We are
you can...
everywhere.
We are everywhere. Yep. And yeah, we're running a current competition, the achievements competition. Up until
The
end of
April
Easter.
Achievements Challenge is what it is. And Xbox does achievements. I don't know if you ever play Xbox games, Rocket, but you do achievements of finishing games? No? Okay. And so we have a competition where it's like either the amount of achievements you get, the amount of game score you get for the achievements, the ratio, which is how hard they are. Also, we've had steps this year, or we did it last year as well. So people just, because some people are like, well, I don't play that many games, but I walk everywhere. I was like, well, we can do monitoring of steps. Then we have competitions, so you
Okay.
get points for a
pretty
leaderboard. There's
cool.
all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's quite cool.
What's the step thing? I don't understand that.
Steps,
Like they're
just
walking in
walking
real life?
steps. You know, your phone monitors
Yeah.
you when you go for a walk. If you look
That's
at your
another
phone,
competition.
it's in part of
that
it
isn't
as well.
parallel.
So there's three
It's part of
different
the
points.
achievement challenge.
There's 3 ways of scoring points. There's ways of scoring points either through steps, through going gamer store, or through ratio. Yeah, or how hard the achievement is. So yeah, because not everyone can really have lots of points, but they might do more walking, so it kind of balances it out a little bit.
It does.
How do you determine the ratio? How do you determine how hard it is?
True Achievements True Achievements website has a ratio
It's got
on.
a thing.
It's got a thing
Oh,
on,
okay.
yeah, and it will work out a ratio on how many people have got this achievement a lot of the time. So new games
So
come
you can
out.
get a really difficult achievement
Yeah,
and get a lot of points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a pretty
Nice.
cool system.
Yeah, it works very well. And it's all automatic. You just log in with your Xbox account, and it just straight away looks at what games you played and works out the achievements
You
for you.
just put in the start date. It tells you how many you've learned.
Does it
since
all
then
for
or
you.
something,
No, it's
or-
all automatic. You literally
Nice.
play the game, it just
Yeah.
picks it up. So, yeah. That's quite cool. You'll see, if you keep an eye on our Discord, you'll see stuff now. If you go to the Achievement Challenge, you'll see a whole bunch of information about it. There's a whole Discord channel.
And some stuff about a new Cyberpunk board game.
Yes, and the game and the Game Face side.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that.
Yeah, and Halo. I
hope it
dropped
has
Halo
all the
one in there. Sorry, and Halo as well. There's a Halo game one as well coming.
Okay. I know there was an old one, or was I imagining it? Maybe I'm imagining it.
Thought I saw news that like Bungie was closing down or something.
I
Bungie's
don't
not
know.
Halo.
I don't
Bungie's
know.
Destiny now.
Destiny, yeah.
Destiny 2
Yeah, I've
is
heard
I don't know.
Destiny's failing.
it's struggling. It's been struggling for years.
Yeah. Cool. And Rockets, where can we find you?
Badass Rockets TV on Twitch.
Yep. And you're about to register your company so you can actually release this game?
Yeah, so I learned about a thing. I don't know if you've heard of this before, but it's called virtual address. So there's a couple ways you can do it, and I'm still looking into it. But basically, if you register a company in the U.S., you can have a virtual address that is like a physical address that your mail, in theory, would arrive at that physical address. But instead, it goes to this hub where you access it on your phone, and you either have them shred it, scan it, and send it to you, or you can have them forward it to you.
Okay.
And so I'm looking into that. But yeah, my plan was tentatively this Monday to register the business. And then I thought, oh no, now I've got to look into the scan post mail thing, because if you're in the U.S. and you have a company that, like a game company, particularly with game companies, if they know if your business is registered under your name and you register it to your address, then all of your customers will have your address within a few days.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, company house, isn't it? It's like you register the business. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You just get
Yeah,
a
my
PO
company's
box as well.
registered at some place in Napier that doesn't exist anymore. Got bulldozed just after the pandemic and a new condo built there, so I'm happy.
Wow.
No one knows
Nice.
me.
Nice.
Sweet. And yeah, you can find me on the Rando stream. Sometimes I'm on the Xbox cast as well. I think when Cole and Simone are heading over for another overseas trip, I will be on there. October, is it?
November.
November. I was close. But yep, you'll catch me there, but that's ages away. And yeah, check out the blogging site where I do some GM blogs for running mass combat systems or other things like that, as well as use the affiliate link and go nuts at the Green Ronin store. They have some cool things there, like if you're playing the Expanse, they actually have themed dice for Martian, Belter, and Earth players. My player bought them and they arrived, and then a week later they had to move down south to Invercargill, so we couldn't actually play with them. But they loved the dice. It was just bad timing. But yeah, catch us next week. Actually, that's a big question. Next week is Easter. Are we streaming next week?
I'm
'Cause
available.
Yeah, I've got no plans. But if
I
you,
don't know if I have plans. I don't think we do, but we may have plans. Like, we definitely have people coming over Sunday for Easter dinner. I just don't know when they're coming over.
yeah, cool. Or let us know.
Yep. But yeah, we'll see if we are streaming next week with Easter. If we see you next week, we see you next week. If not, we will catch you soon. Hopefully I'll have this first episode edited and we will be good to go. But this is the Xbox. Nope, this is the Rando
This is the
stream
Xbox
signing off,
cast.
and we
Go
will-
to xbox.co.nz.
That's not the Xbox cast. Sweet. Nope, this is the Rando stream, and we will catch you later.